All right, let's go for another session of daily cash flow. Let's go over to Stake Originals and let's get to Crash. And let's go with $2. Level 4 is $2. Whoa, look at that one. 10,000 times. 10,573 times. Wow, I've never seen one that. Wow, I'm screenshotting that. Wow. Wow. I've never seen it 10,000 times before. Wow. All right. If you'd like to use my link in the description to get Stake, you could get daily bonus every single day. Free money to play. And then you can also transfer it out. All right, we're in, we're on, we're playing. That one was 19 times. We're just trying to get to 2 times and double our money here. If we don't, we'll go to $6. But let's see if we can get to 2 and cash out. Nope. All right. $6. I was jumping the gun there. And the formula says 10, but I was going to go to 12. You can see the formula, each level of the formula in the description. The level you're on determines how much money you have because you risk a percentage. All right, now we go back down to 2. Let's do it. And we had a good win yesterday. We tried to win $25 a day. We started at 36. That would be like 61. But 161. But I'd probably be content with 150. It really just depends. And we had a little glitch, but we got it. All right, let's stay at 2. And if you want to use the link in the description for Coinbase, this is how I get my money out. I transfer it into Coinbase. I have a debit card with Coinbase, so I could just transfer it into Coinbase and then use it off of my debit card, which is used anywhere and everywhere pretty much. And if you want to get Coinbase, if you don't have it, use my link in the description. Get it extra, actually a $20 bonus for signing up, and then you also get entered into a chance to win 1 complete Bitcoin. That's a good run right there if you could get that. And I also have some links in the description because it's all about the links in the description, right? Showing playlists, proof of concept, different games here on Stake. But this is the game we decided to use for our formula. We could use blackjack for the formula as well, but that's just something that we haven't done. I mean, we have, but we don't like it. I mean, one time I won 200 during a session, and then one time I lost 200 during a session. So I'm even on blackjack. Win some, you lose some. You got to know when to hold them and fold them. No, wait, is that? Yeah, that's blackjack. All right, let's go back down to 2. All right, we are $2 away from 150. I might call that a session today if we get one more win, but maybe I spoke too soon. This one's going to 6 times. The last one went to 6 times. Well, this one's at 8 times now, 9 times, 10 times. Oh my goodness. All right. Well, sometimes the sessions take longer simply because of this. And then I run out of things to say. Did I say use my link in the description? Oh my goodness. All right, 43 times. There we go. Let's get 2 times. Can we get it? Looking for one more win for today's session. I know it's not $25, but I like to end. I like to end somewhere around the even marks, like 25, 50, 75, 100. You know. So we'll see what happens here. See if we can get to 2 times. Cash out before we crash out. That's the name of the game. Got to get to 2. And we did, and we're at 52. Now what we're gonna do is we're just gonna parlay. Okay, so we take the 2, and hopefully we win the 2, and then now there'll be 4, and we'll take the 4. You know, we'll try to get a couple wins in a row. We'll go by 10s, I guess. We'll see what happens. Meaning 150, 160, 170. We'll see what happens. Let's see what happens. Can't we get a win right here? Because our walk is 150. 1,150. And let's see if we can win this $2, and then we'll parlay it into 4. And that 4 will become 8. So we'll see what happens. All right, we got that. So now we're going to go to 4. Parlay. And then we parlay the parlay, you know? You know what I'm saying? Parlay the parlay. Parlay in the parlay isn't that bad if it's a 2 times parlay. Where it gets crazy is if you're playing another game, you know, or you go to like 10 times and it's like you get 10 times and you're like parlay, and then you hit that, which is huge, right? And then you're like parlay again. Parlay the parlay? Oh my goodness. Like I said, it's okay if it's double money, but if it's like 10 times money or even 7 times money, it would be interesting to parlay a parlay, you know? All right. So here we go. We're going to be at 4. This one's going to 59.77. All right, 59.77. Can we get to 2 with this $4? Let's see. Let's see. All right. Cash out before we crash out. Nope, we can't. We're walking at 1,150. Thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you tomorrow for some daily cash flow.